Hi guys, it's me Josiah again. Sorry that I haven't made some videos lately because I'm still recovering from my trip. So I'm gonna cover my video right now. It's about what to do when you make a trip. Okay, and right now because of COVID right now, if you could travel in certain states, let's say if you go to New York or Chicago, okay, if your state is deemed to be in a risky zone, they might quarantine you or you might self test. So for now, the economy's gonna open up soon, but right now we still have restrictions. So that's why I decided to drive to Chicago because the reason is I don't want if you're in an aircraft like that, there's a chance that you may catch something. That does happen to my all my life like that. Each time I travel like that because airplane air is always recirculated. So it's always it's always very advisable if you go take a flight is to what we call is take a lot of the vitamins, especially vitamin C, vitamin D, and also there's always they sell that's what we call this and also number two of that is what we call is that when is get some good sleep because when in aircraft get some sleep because the reason is that you know it's very important that for you to chill down because waking up like that and going to the airport and going to that to security is stressful enough and plus also increases your cortisol levels. So if you're in an aircraft like that, if you don't know when to talk to, sleep and to relax and try not to and take some aspirin because especially that if you have problems with blood clots, take some aspirin. So when I drove to Chicago like that, it was a marathon drive. For 2 hours, I slept. My brother slept for 2 hours. So for me, I slept 4 hours. Then he drove. He slept 2 hours. I drove. It's quite a feat to that because you're driving across, across a continent. Okay, I can tell you that I've some, it's like being a truck driver. Okay, this for all those people, the truck drivers out there, especially my good friend, Vino, who let me stay in this place out there in Chicago. Then, respect you guys to that because you know why, it's hard, because I thought truck driving would be easy, but trying to move, just try to keep that when you keep your vehicle going at a steady rate at night. Hats off to you. Hats off to those people out there that also does, who help us out in rest stops. Because sometimes that you need some an island of civility. Because sometimes that you want to see a human face after a while driving, and to talk to people. It's a good thing that most of these people are very hospitable. And number two, if I advise you guys, if you go travel, tell your bank because in each time they thought that I was driving to that and gassing, and because I'm out of gas nowadays, that the banks will just freeze your account sometimes because they think that you're somebody stealing your account. Let them know you're traveling. Because especially if you use your debit card. Let them know you're traveling. Okay. It's also good for. Or sorry, I thought somebody was behind me. Also, credit card also let them know you're traveling, so they'll never freeze your account or get a fraud thing. And if you guys gonna go through, this is number three. This is advice from my good friend Vino. Thank you again for staying at this place. Shout out to you. Number three. If you're going to Chicago or any East Coast places, you're gonna meet toll gates. Okay, get yourself an Easy Pass. Okay, I don't care what state you're from. If you live in Los Angeles, you can get an Easy Pass. You can go get an Easy Pass. Go online and drop some money in that, so you can use all the toll gates. If you're gonna go to the East Coast, because the upper North East Coast, that you'll got a lot of toll gates. Because the reason is, it's what we call it, the roads up there are very crappy. They set up a road system out there so they can get more funding. Because most of those roads are destroyed nowadays, especially winter and a lot of trucks. So that's my advice for you guys. Advice from my friend Vino: get yourself an Easy Pass. Number four, get in good shape. Okay, because when you're traveling, I bet I don't care. No, I'm kind of I'm kind of heavy, guys. I'm not Mr. Olympia here, but get yourself some good cardio, some good anaerobic exercise. Be active before you travel because the reason is that, and number two, do not bring any exercise equipment or weights because you won't need to have time to use it. So work out before you go out to you go to anywhere. Okay, because I don't care if you go to Mexico like that. Okay, Mexico has if I know I've been to Mexico. Okay, I've been to Puerto Vallarta. They have a good gym overlooking the beach. They have a good gym. Okay, overlooking the beach. But who wants to work out during your vacation? Okay, work out before. Okay, and also carry some jackets. Okay, if you're going to winter area, carry some jackets. And number five, speaking of jackets, sometimes that when you pack, okay, you just pack. You forget that you'll be packing for two. You will lose shirts because you know why? You change your shirts every day, right? And underwear. So when you fly through another area or drive to another area, I don't care if it's Utah or California. Thank God for there's a Walmart. Go to Walmart, get a package of shirts, okay, and underwear and socks just in case, okay. Very helpful because you know why? Just in case you run out of laundry to that, you have nowhere to do laundry. You have some extra shirts. Okay, that's another life hack. So number six, get a dependable vehicle. Okay, and also, okay, do not travel at peak. Especially speaking of vehicles, don't travel at peak season. Okay, because I was supposed to get an F-150 to drive. Okay, and I got a Ram, which is it's a blessing because you know why? It's a better vehicle. Okay, make sure your car is there. If you have a specific car you wanted, make sure you go. It's there. Okay, if you don't have it in your thing there, look for it at another rental location. Because you don't want to pay some money to that, and in the car you don't like, you're driving it, that'll be a problem. So always verify if you have a certain car. If they don't, go to another rental location. Okay. We're gonna say number six or number seven. Okay. Number seven is always we call this when you're traveling to that. Always have a schedule of that. Okay. And when you're in a schedule, it works faster. A good thing like that, when I schedule like that, everything worked out. Map up where you're gonna go, and because if you miss somebody, let's say you're visiting home, call that person. I can't make it to that. We'll just make it another time. Number eight, thank your host. Okay, thank Vino again because you know why? If you're staying in a hotel, leave a good tip, leave some good food with that. For the front desk people, that is very helpful. Okay, number nine, when traveling on the road, if you're tired, pull up. Don't say I'm not tired. Then suddenly you're going off the road to that. That's what the problem with me and my brother did that. My brother wants to go home quickly to that. The problem is that I gotta put my foot down. I said, no, we're gonna take a nap over here. I said, I wanna go home. Well, too bad at that. I don't want to get in an accident. That's the most important thing. When you're driving, if you're gonna fall asleep, always go with sleep. Okay, I don't care that. Hope is gonna be there. Okay, doesn't you don't want to get stuck somewhere. All right. Number nine, Nebraska. You want to know what a cow smells like? Go drive to Nebraska. Nothing wrong with the state, good state. But if you go certain like the North Platte of Nebraska, you'll know what a cow smells like from a mile away. Right now, I can smell if a cow walks by, maybe across the street, I can smell him from a mile away. Okay, number 10. Okay, Chicago like that, and it's under COVID rules. So right now that if you guys go travel right now, most clubs are closed right now. The city or also big major cities right now closed because of COVID and rioting. Thank you, Democrats. We call this. That's the thing. That if you guys go on vacation right now, thank God for summer. Spend more time with summer activities. Go to the lake, do something. But if your state's closed, go to the next state's open. It will help you out more and you enjoy more. Okay, especially you don't want to have a place like that where the freaking politicians tells you you need this, you need that. No, 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 don't go to that state. In other words, that guy like that's a control freak that controls the state. Go somewhere else. Like for me, when I ended up in Illinois, I went to Wisconsin to enjoy myself. Remember, do not, okay, you're in charge of your own entertainment. Find something creative on vacation. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. 10 life hacks.